Oh, hi. Cool look, yeah? So it's on your Spotify app. Bollywood, hip-hop, rock.
I listen to music you've never even heard before.
Oh, you're one of those.
Like,
Off the pads in a quick single.
Pratish GC is the bowler. One thing he's done is added a bit of pace, which is what the Nepal coach wanted him to do. He's worked on his physique, he's worked hard on his fitness, added a bit of pace, can swing the ball back into the right-hander. Just one wicket in the tournament so far, but he's a good prospect, Pratish GC.
It's great to see all the youngsters as well out here in this league. Long-term development plan, they always say. Cut away, can't beat Nicholas Curtin. No surprise that it's him at backward point.
But all praise for your Canadian skipper.
But well deserved on this occasion. I think even you would agree.
Straightforward stop by his own standards. There's nothing brilliant about that. Nicholas Curtin would have stopped it 3 a.m. in the morning if you hit that to him.
Oh, we are also mic'd up with the skipper. Chopped on. And that's going to be the first wicket. It's a big one. It's Shikhar Dhawan. Pratish is into the attack, and he has picked up an absolute scalp here.
Yeah, what a big wicket for the young left-arm seamer. Shikhar Dhawan in terrific form. Again, it was bread and butter, cover drive, but this time an inside edge. Hits leg stump, and Pratish GC is elated. He will talk about it to his children and grandchildren. I got the wicket of Shikhar Dhawan. Bowled. 5 of 5 balls, 8 for 1 now, the Yaks.
Into the action, the first one goes down, and it's the big one. Shikhar Dhawan, Chadwick Walton comes out to the middle, 59 runs on the board, a best of 30, and he can hit a long ball. Youngster Pratish, what a moment this is for him. 1 for 1 his bowling figures. We're also mic'd up with Sandeep Lamichhane. It's the skipper of the Kings. Hey, Sandeep, how's it going out in the middle?
Lovely, Pratish.
Yeah, going really well. Your side is clearly in the driving seat right now. You've just gotten the wicket of Shikhar Dhawan. How's it going out in the middle for you guys?
It's a big wicket. We all know. I mean, the kind of form he's in. Credit goes to Pratish, like the way he executed the plan there. We saw some videos last night, and then we planned accordingly, and now it's just good to see how the plan is working at the moment.
And how has it been for you leading this side? You've got some really big star players on there as well.
It's absolutely amazing, you know, having shoulder to shoulder with the amazing guys, you know, who has represented their own countries, respective countries, plus having played with and against them in different franchise league. I mean, it's really nice to see, you know, thanks to MPL this time, they did a great job, got all the players together, and this has been fantastic atmosphere.
Yeah, that it absolutely is. Talk us through the conditions out there. You won the toss, you chose to have a bowl first. What is it doing out there with the ball?
I guess the wicket looks really nice, you know. The TU wickets, they always gets better when you are going to bat second. Sorry. Hit it! Oh, good job, Deepak. Yeah. nothing, the wickets always gets better in second inning, and the idea was just to restrict them somewhere around 150 and just chase it down like the wicket.
Made for Mavericks. When bull seeks brilliance, a machine like no other. Maverick 440. Get yours today.
Like TU today.
And is
Because people might think, it's a bit of pressure, but if you look at the other way, there's a lot of people who are backing you up at the moment, and 3 crore Nepalese, they've always been there for you, and just trying to be there for you.
And Sriram here, how are you doing?
Hi Sri, hi sir, how are you?
Excellent. I mean, we go back a long way, but yeah, what does this tournament mean for the younger Nepalis? You obviously are very experienced, but what an opportunity for the young Nepali cricketers.
Yeah, just a second. Ah, yeah, boy! Lovely Sole! Lovely
well,
night!
that's another one. What a delivery, taking the edge, and Chris Soul into the attack in his second over, and he gets the second wicket. It's the other international in Walton.
Yeah, I bring luck to Sandeep Lamichhane, don't I? And this is exactly what you expect of your overseas fast bowler. Tall, lanky, hit the deck, channel Chadwick Walton, not much footwork, just hanging the bat. Comfortable catch for Lokesh Baum, a good one at that. Chadwick Walton has to depart. 1 of 5 today. It's 9-2. The Yaks lost both their big men.
Back into the action and speaking with Sandeep Lamichhane, who now is going to be a very happy man.
Yeah.
2 of them back.
Absolutely.
Andy, I bring all the luck to you.
Yeah, always.
You've got to keep talking to me all the time.
Yes, sir. I always remember my time from 2018, how you helped me out with my time in Delhi Daredevils and Delhi Capitals.
Yeah, terrific time.
Always been indebted.
You were a great find at that time. Terrific leg spinner. Sandeep Lamichhane was inducted in the IPL, the first Nepali cricketer to play the IPL, the only one till now. That's what it means. Like more Nepali cricketers should come up and play the IPL. What a great opportunity this tournament brings to them.
I'm sure, Sri, sir, I'm sure there will be a lot of Nepalese players in future. Will be going abroad in different franchise league and will be representing Nepal, and especially everybody wants player in IPL.
Sandeep, talk to us what this means in terms of your Cricket World Cup League 2 as well, the exposure and how you can build from here on, because the ODI rankings are also very important for Nepal.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as a young kid when I was growing up, always sort of playing for Nepal, and we used to have a few different franchise leagues in Nepal, but this league is something different. And me as a youngster, when I was looking for opportunities, same goes to a lot of youngsters here representing different teams, and they'll be eyeing to represent Nepal one day, and this league's surely gonna help a lot of youngsters out there. And for me, been representing Nepal over 8-9 years, this is something different, which always, it's always give me a lot of goosebumps whenever I step on the field and think about how can I do best for my team?
In one short one-liner, if you were to say something motivational to the youngsters listening, what would you say?
Just be professional with the work and keep the hunger in, and always look forward to the opportunities wherever you go, whatever sort of opportunities you get in life, just make the most of it.
Incredible stuff. Thank you so much for talking to us, Sandeep Lamichhane. That's going to be the end of the third, 10 for 2.
Thanks, Karnali. Thanks. Cheers. Yeah.
Made for Mavericks. When power demands poise, you get a machine like no other. Maverick 440. Get yours today.
छोटे थे तो माँ प्यार से मूर्ख बुलाती थी, मूर्खानंद। और ये तो सच में मूर्ख समझते हैं। कस्टम डिपार्टमेंट वाले बन के कॉल कर रहे हैं और कह रहे हैं
150 being par score, but these afternoon games have been a lot higher than that, haven't they?
Afternoon games can be high scoring. Cricket is usually the best to bat at 1 p.m.
That's an inside edge again. We've seen a few of those. The youngster back in with the ball. Up 1 wicket, Pratish.
Look at that. If you're an overseas fast bowler, this is exactly what you're supposed to do. Hit that deck hard, channel line. Chadwick Walton had that just fishing. And a good catch. And this was a terrific over from Chris Soule. Oh, yes, that's a good celebration. I was a bit critical of him in the first over, but he's answered me. That was a perfect over that he backed up his first one with.
You know what it is? It's they're listening to you. The guru in the comms box.
Don't even have to. They know what they're expected to do, and they know what they're capable of doing. And if he's bowling like that, no one better in the world. That tall a release, if you're hitting the deck, you're getting the odd one to keep low, odd one to bounce. There's enough variation in the wicket. He'll be more than a handful, Chris Soule.
Big appeal. He's walked across the stumps, takes a step down as well, and umpire says not out. Need a second look at this one.
This is not the first time we've seen a batter playing around the pads. Left-armers have typically created a lot of problems. This time, probably an inside edge is what saved Bosisto. Otherwise, it was gone for all my money. Left-armers bringing the ball back into the right-handers, always very dangerous, especially in this format.
You say Chris Soule knows what to do, but sometimes the difference is execution. You could know what you need to do, but if you can't execute, that's where the problems start. And that, a change-up of pace, swing and a miss.
Pratish GC is so good. 1 for 2 far. He almost got the wicket. Oh, wasn't an inside edge there. It was very, very close. Will Bosisto must consider himself lucky to still be there. On any other day, the umpire's finger might have gone up. The Kings got their supporters pretty happy at the moment. Sandeep Lamichhane, a terrific chat with him. Very passionate about Nepali cricket.
Yeah, one of the local heroes, Sandeep Lamichhane. No timing whatsoever. They will get across for a single. That's the thing when you've got your local heroes as well. Kids growing up, they've got people to look up to.
I think Nepal cricket is in very good hands as we just watched this single. No timing on that occasion. See what a direct hit would have looked like. Is well inside Dev Canal. No problems. Yeah, the Nepali cricket is in very good hands because Lamichhane, Rohit Paudel, Dipendra Singh Airi, they set such an example with their fitness and energy on the field.
That's up in the air. It's gone high up in the air, and oh dear! absolute mishap out in the middle. This should have been a goner. It should have been the third wicket. Instead, it's a drop catch and a single. 4 gone. The Yaks 12 for 2. Subhash Bhandari, tough chance goes down. I call it tough very liberally there.
Yeah, probably the fielder distracted him, Akib Ilyas, but that should have been taken. Manali 10 times out of 10. I feel for Subhash Bhandari. His first game must have been some nerves there, but Dev Kanal must consider himself very, very lucky to still be there. It's not his best shot that he's played. Came down the track, good bowling from Pratish GC, got him high on the bat. It was a dolly put down, I'm afraid.
We'll have to end up seeing just how much it costs the Kings. 12 for 2. That's when the catch went down. Bashir Ahmed comes in, 6 wickets so far in the tournament. This is right along the carpet and should go all the way. 4 runs. Dropped the over before and he's just picked up a boundary, Dev Kanal. He's got to make the most of that chance.
Yeah, much better. This is the Dev Kanal we know. Good shot in the gap. Not the best of deliveries from Bashir. It was a gift, shot and wide outside the off. Still had to be put away in style.
Going to be wide, just trying to keep it away from the swinging arc. Worked into the leg side this time, and this could be trouble. The bowler is quick to take the bails off. It's a flat throw back. And I think we might be in a little bit more trouble here. Will Basisto, he was trying to get to the striker's end really quickly.
Yeah, Dev Kanal had hit it off the back foot. So it's not always easy to set off. Sent back. And he's gone for all my money. Will Basisto. Oh, that was much tighter than I anticipated. I thought he was gone for all my money. I still think he's struggling. But might just be some part of the bat has to be inside, mind you.
And the bails need to be dislodged. I'm not really sure if the bails have been dislodged at the time that he crosses. Oh, this is a tight call. Very tight call. TV umpire, good luck to you, sir.
Durganath Subedi, sir, it's all yours.
He survives. And this was a very difficult call to make. Will Basisto, stay in your ground until you know that's a run. Your side's already 2 down.
He can afford to smile now. I'm not sure if he was smiling a few seconds ago.
Cramped for room. They come across 4 singles. Power play overs. Where are the big hits coming from?
Yeah, that was hitting off the back foot. So Dev Kanal couldn't set off straight away. Good piece of fielding. Quick release. Probably took a little bit of time, Bashir, getting those hands to the stumps. We all thought it was gone, but just as luck would have it, Basisto made his ground.
It's the reverse, and he plays it not well enough, just a single.
Basisto once very highly rated in Australia, captained the under-19 Australian team in a World Cup. He was very highly rated as a batter, as a leader from Perth, but unfortunately his career just fell away a little bit. Now plies his trade in England. Very lovely fella, must tell you.
Good over. It's a single to end. 5 gone, 19 for 2.
Nice run. 2 wicket command.
Well, it's been all the Kings to start with, having won the toss, chosen to have a ball first, but it could have been so much better. Youngster brought into the side. Subhash Bandari, known as a brilliant fielder. He put down a simple chance, and then that run-out well, he was home by the barest of margins. Will Basisto, who has really looked scratchy and is taking a little while to acclimatise. I've got H.D. Ackerman alongside me. Hilton is someone, not saying you know him too well, but he's from your part of the world, isn't he, right now, playing grade cricket, Premier cricket in Perth?
Yeah, that's right. He was well thought of as an under-19. Hence the reason he captained that Australian under-19 side to a World Cup. I think it was 2012. And then he just couldn't make it into the Western Australian setup. But they were a very strong side at the time, as they still are a very strong unit. And then he made the move east, and there too, you know, with there only being 6 domestic sides in in Australia, it's very, very difficult. There used to be 6 in South Africa as well. I think it's about 11. Shot. Nice stroke. He's a very elegant player, if you can say that about a pull shot, Dev Karnali.
It's constantly the man here in Nepal. I know he's still so young, but he's a man thought of almost as the heir apparent to the top order of the national team. And it's because he looks so stylish. He has something not a lot of Nepal batters have, which is height. He's so elegant and so pleasing on the eye, but he often just finds a way to get out. He's had a life on 2. And he's looking to cash in on that life. Back-to-back Super 4s, powered by Ncell 4G. Dev Karnali looks to make the Kings pay.
He's a tall man, Dev Karnali, but he gets low when he plays the stroke, just so that he can get underneath it. Just going back to Basisto, so struggled over east, has made the trip back to Western Australia, where he plays for one of the Premier Division clubs over there and does very, very well. But this is different. Your Premier Division cricket is not played in front of 16,000.
Must be so surreal. You get a phone call, whether it be from your agent or a contact. Will, we think you're in good touch there in Perth. We need you to fly to Kathmandu for the inaugural Nepal Premier League. You say, yes, absolutely, I would love to come. And you go from playing in front of 16 to playing in front of 16,000 in completely alien conditions.
We talk about opportunities. You know, you just never know. Have a good tournament. Talk about, oh, that's good running. Got the big strides into Dev Karnali. And so we talk about opportunities, and with the Indian Premier League, with the greatest of respect to the other leagues, is the biggest of them all. There are scouts always watching to see if they can find the next big one. This was Basisto's call. Excuse me, it was Dev Karnali's call, and Basisto had to get the big ones out. They look quite similar out there.
Yeah, both very tall, quite languid. That's what Saif Ali Zaib said to me. Hope he doesn't mind me saying this. After the player of the match presentation, that first game, I said, are you enjoying it? He goes, absolutely. And what an opportunity he's getting to possibly catch the attention of a few. He told me in that post-match presentation, HD, that he had never seen anything like this anywhere in the world. He said he felt privileged to play in such a spectacular atmosphere. That brand new white ball just needs a little bit of work on it. One more little kind of interesting side note. We've got the captains of both the Australia under-19 and the India under-19s here. They're both in action today. Unmukt Chand was the player of the match in the final in Townsville in 2012 when he was almost anointed as the next Virat Kohli. Many of them spoke about him like that. And the player of the series, who was it? Will Basisto. 12 years on, they meet again here in Kathmandu. Both in action throughout this MPL. Good running again. The backing up is sloppy, and they'll get a second. After such a good start, not the greatest over from young Pratish GC. 13 from at the best of the innings. It's 32 for 2. Signal will be given for the end of
Made for Mavericks. When bold seeks brilliance, you get a machine like no other. Maverick 440. Get yours today.
छोटे थे तो माँ प्यार से मूर्ख बुलाती थी, मूर्खानंद। और ये तो सच में मूर्ख समझते हैं।
There's another little interesting nap here. These two, Dev Karnali and Sandeep Lamachani, the best of pals. So one will be looking to take down the other.
I don't mind the decision of Lamachani here. Like proactive captains, his team at the moment are on top with 2 wickets down, and maybe he just feels there's an opportunity to knock over a couple early on here. You don't want to just let the game meander. You want to try and take it by the scruff of the neck when that opportunity presents itself.
Even the fact he got Bashir Ahmed into the attack a lot earlier today. He bowled in the 16th over 3 days ago. Then he was given the tortuous task of bowling over 16, 18 and 20 as a left-arm spinner. Did a great job in 16 and 18, but then went the distance. Pratish GC had one left. I would suspect there's been a lot of work done in the 3 or 4 days between the likes of Dipendra Chowdhury, the director of cricket for the Kings, Kevin O'Brien, the head coach, and Sandeep alongside Aki Bilias, who obviously captains Oman, just guiding Sandeep through the captaincy, the best time to get the best options in.
Might also very well be that Basisto is at the crease, and I can assure you in Premier Division cricket in Western Australia you don't come across a lot of wrist spinners, certainly not a wrist spinner of the quality of Lamachani. Basisto might just use the sweep, and that's more. And again, I'm just guessing a little bit here, but it's sometimes when you're unsure about picking, is it the leg spinner, is it the googly? Well, I'll just sweep.
Yeah, spot on. It's the default. Get the front foot down and just try to make sure you pick the length of it and extend the arms to try and trap whichever way it's turning. It's nicely driven. Should be a couple, even though it's Nicholas Curtin who has really probably been the fielder of the tournament thus far. 7 have been bowled. It's 38 for 2.
is not a motorcycle. This is an emotion. This is the call of the open road. The rush of adrenaline running through your veins. This is not a motorcycle. This is the Charisma. New Charisma XMR. Live the legend.
Aki Bilias, we're going to see wrist spin from both ends. Very skillful, but a very different kind of leg spinner. To Sandeep Lamachani, captain of Oman, missed the most recent series. Had a bit of illness, also missed the last 2 matches. But he's fighting fit and healthy again. Good placement will get them 2 comfortably enough. There he is, the 2 men I was talking about. Kevin O'Brien on the right and with his both hands on his face, Dipendra Chowdhury. He's done an amazing job because he was down running talent hunts in 5 different districts down in Biratnagar. Found some real young talent. There's a young left arm seamer who we might see later in the tournament. As the switch hit comes out and Basisto says it doesn't matter which way it's turning, I'll smash it out of the ground.
He just has to lay his shot here because the ball's not quite full enough for him to play it. So he waits and waits, says, oh, you know what, I'll hit it in up and over.
Well, it was a long hop really, wasn't it? He could have hit that 6 onto the leg side if he wanted. The pull shot better from Aki Bilias. They will get the single. An old-fashioned drag down. Barely bowled when he first played for Oman HD, but that's a great piece of innovation, and the way in which he held the shot, most impressive.
This current run rate is a little over 6 to the over, and I think that the surface has actually played really well today. We haven't seen the ball spin that much, have we? Or turn, I should say. Missed out this afternoon.
We also haven't seen many die in the surface, which we did see a little bit through the first week of the tournament, particularly the likes of Bahara just getting it to go nowhere. It's an expensive start here for Ilyas, as the over is going to go for 12. 50's come up, it's 50 for 2. Well, it's rapidly becoming the place you have to be seen, isn't it? This inaugural MPL. Few shades, possibly, of the IPL down south of the border, isn't there? We've seen former Miss Nepals here. We've seen world-class famous singers here. We've seen film stars and well-known mountain climbers. It's the only ticket in town right now, isn't it? The front page, back page of the papers. Turn on the news in the evening, even if I don't understand everything that's being said, you can see the MPL, it's the talk of Nepal. He's got it once, and he's nearly got it twice. Good enough for 4. If you think it's turning that way, I suppose you can understand why he's going with the switch hit. Great innovation from the Western Australian.
Well, I think what Basisto has shown us here is that he is picking him but the sweep and the reverse sweep are just strengths of his. He hits that reverse sweep extremely well.
Given the nod of approval too by Sandeep Lamachani, a fine stroke. Really looked like he was battling for his first 8 or 10 balls, but credit to him, got through it, survived that really close run-out chance when he was on just 2, and now he's really up and underway. He swept almost every delivery or switch hit, one or the other. Punch the gloves between Lamachani and Basisto.
If it's a shot that you can play well, it can be infuriating for a bowler, how you can manipulate the field. And again, two very different types of players. Dev Kunal, tall, likes to get that front foot down the wicket to be able to hit the ball through extra cover. He can stand tall while Basisto gets on bended knee. It's the wrong one.
Oh, nicely bowled again. I think it's 2 in a row. This one might be being a bit more of a toppy. It's funny when you're so close in terms of friendship and teammates. Now you come into the franchise game, you come up against each other. Dev Kunal is going to win this part of the battle between the two friends. It's a fine shot. In fact, for me, the shot of the innings all the way for a Siddhartha Bank 6. It's 62 for 2.
Made for Mavericks. When tough meets tougher, you get a machine like no other. Maverick 440. Get yours today.
Welcome to the season finale in 20.
Well, the Yaks starting to come alive. Yes, Shikhar Dhawan was dismissed early. Get one more look at this here in a moment. As we come back live with you now, Aki Billy has to continue going for 12 the first over, and the reason we can't face this is the advert still on the side screen. No side screens maybe in Western Australia and some of the great cricket.
Didn't help that it was white and the ball's white. Some stroke. Lamachani had bowled 2 wrong-uns in a row, which had almost defeated Dev Kunal, but that one, oh, he picked that beautifully.
Doesn't matter the line, doesn't matter the length. Basisto is going to sweep. Kunal sends him back. Australian wanted the second, not going to get it. Better from Aki Bilias. One of the things I've loved about this inaugural edition, there almost seems to be a real fan following building up, doesn't there? Often franchise competitions can take 3, 4, 5 seasons or more to get that coming across. 50 partnerships come up, scoring at a good rate, in and around 120 strike rate between the two of them. Such a passion, isn't there? Jerseys in the crowd, people representing the 8 different teams and their 8 regions. Better fielding this time from Bashir Ahmed. Game hangs nicely in the balance. I don't think this is a bad platform. The Yaks are going to need to do a lot more than double this total. They'll need 160, 170. Gulshan Jha, you would suspect is going to have a large role to play when he gets to the crease. So halfway stage in the first innings, time for the players to have a drink. The Yaks are 66 for 2.
This is not a motorcycle. This is motion. This is the call of the open road. The rush of adrenaline running through your veins. This is not a motorcycle. This is the Charisma. New Charisma XMR. Live the legend.
ಬನ್ನಿ ನೋಡಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ
Nine for 2 at one stage, and the Karnali Yaks have done well. Moved to 66 for 2. This third wicket partnership between Vasisto and Dev Khanal was 57, unconquered at the moment. Do have a lot of batting there. Rishan Maqsood still to come. Arjun Bitalu, Gulshan Jha, Sompal Kami can hit the big ones. As many as 5 bowlers used here for Biratnagar Kings. And Soul and Pratish, who made those early inroads up front. What an innings by Dev Khanal. He's had a slow start to the tournament, but he's making it count. Soul has 2 overs left. Pratish GC was impressive, got the big wicket of Dhawan. And work to do for the remaining bowlers. Very good morning to Sridhar and Sriram as well. Good afternoon, rather.
Good afternoon, Michael. A lot more expected of Sandeep Lamichhane. He'd want to be in that wickets column more often. Just 1 wicket in the tournament so far.
What a shot. Inside out, in the gap, a couple of bounces. And what a way to welcome him into his third over. Well, Dev Khanal has taken a liking to Sandeep Lamichhane. We saw 6 in that region a couple of overs ago off the same bowler. Well, he's dished out a bunch of shots in the middle. Khanal it is.
Yeah, this is floated up in the slot for Karnali to just stand and hit over extra cover. It's all too easy. Good shot, works it on the leg side. Good partnership. Come back for 2. Yeah, 61 of 49, Vasisto and Dev Khanal are turning it on. They lost 2 wickets. They were 9 for 2 when this pair came together. Khanal put down easy catch in the covers. But he's making them pay.
Yeah, we talk about batters going through a slump in form, a lean patch. It's the same with the bowlers as well, Sri. You try everything and anything, but you don't have that wickets column.
100%. Bowlers go through it from time to time. Lamichhane balls, I don't think it's coming out of the hand as you would like it to. Usually a big leg spinner. Has got a googly as well. Vasisto has played this shot once too often and has got very, very good results with it. Wide outside the off stump, thrown up, but this was reverse swept for 4. Third 4 for Vasisto. Look at that, that was 4 floated up. Super 4 powered by Ansel. Yeah, Vasisto is playing a good hand here too. Is contributing dearly to this partnership. 68 of 52 this partnership goes to. 28 for Vasisto. And Lamichhane continues to be expensive.
This time drags it short, picked up and played towards deep square leg. Yeah, he's not had a great tournament so far, Sandeep Lamichhane. None for 13, his 4 in the first game, none for 31 and his 4 in the second. Had a decent outing in the last one. 1 for 26 in his 4 and today wicketless as well.
It's not Sandeep Lamichhane-like. And the ease with which they're playing him is what concerns me. 79 for 2 after 11.
This is not a motorcycle. This is an emotion. This is the call of the open road. The rush of adrenaline running through your veins. This is not a motorcycle. This is the new Charisma XMR Legend.
Done and dusted. Another one. This time it's a windy morning. Back-to-back boundaries. One square of the wicket on the off.
Oh, that is looking good. Dev Karnali had a slow start to the tournament. Had scores of 1 and 0. Got 25 in the last, and today into his 40s, holding fort.
Credit to the Yaks as well. They persisted with him. Easy to let go of the under-19 captain when you don't have a good start to the tournament. But the faith in him paying off. 42 and 35. Again, it's all about sweeps for Basisto. Sweeps on either side. Get to hit one down the ground. 80 for 2. Very good position to be in, given that they were 9 for 2.
And this passage of play will be important. They had a good 5 to 11 overs where they accumulated a lot of runs. This after they were on the back foot, losing Dhawan and Walton very early. 2 aggressive batters back in the dugout. Did the bulk of the scoring in that last game.
The delivery from Bashir, stump to stump. Nicholas Curtin always in the hot spots. Yeah, stump to stump is what the keeper is saying. Lokesh Baum played a terrific innings in the last game. 71. Yeah, this partnership is going well. 73 of 58. This should get to 170 from here.
Not surprised that he's dishing out that reverse sweep to the left arm spinner. He wants to go with the turn. That has yielded dividends for him.
It's been his go-to shot, hasn't it? Always banked on going for the reverse sweep.
Yeah, that's more like it, but it's been a good over so far. Just the 4 runs coming off at 83 for 2.
Mavericks. When tough meets tougher, you get a machine like no other. Maverick 440. Get yours today.
Another one.
Yeah, it's going to be the spin of Aqib Ilyas. Deep Lamichhane taking him off. 3 for 3 overs, 31 runs conceded by the captain. He'll save that one last over sometime later, maybe. But Ilyas has gone for 16 in his 2. That's more like it. We've seen it time and again, Sri. Just keep the pace a little lesser, and it becomes more difficult for the batter to play.
I certainly got to vary your pace. Aqib Ilyas is good at that. From Oman, captain of Oman, I believe. Former captain of Oman, I'm told. Now Basisto continues on his merry sweeping ways. Moves on to 32.
Yeah, it's a packed house today at the Tribhuvan University. We saw a lovely match being played out earlier in the day. Uses his feet. Nicholas underneath it, and it goes over him. Challenged the fielder in the deep at long off. Dave Karnali moves to 49. What an innings he's playing in the middle.
Yeah, terrific. Siddharth Bank 6 from Dave Karnali. If Nicholas Curtin can't catch it, nobody can. Yeah, that's straight out of the screws into the stands. Very, very good strike from the young man. Second 6 for Karnali. Dot ball, can't get to his 50s. Still 49, 38 balls. Very, very good innings. He had a reprieve put down by Bandari in the covers, but he's made them pay.
That's a very fine half century from the youngster. He stood tall today in this innings. Someone departed early, but he mixed caution with aggression, bowing down to his dugout, raising his arm. The crowd are on their feet, and so are the players as well. They're happy for him, but he'll need to carry on. 50 and 40 with 4 fours and 2 sixes.
A good gesture. He's thanking the dugout for placing the faith in him. Didn't have a great start to the tournament. They persisted, and they're paying the rewards now. Bosisto, very good. And terrific running between the wickets too. Another expensive over from Akib Ilyas. 93 for 2 after 13.
Made for Mavericks. When bold seeks brilliance, you get a machine like no other. Maverick 440. Get yours today.
Very good passage of play for the Yaks. They've come back well. Good partnership, worth 84 in the middle. They've come his zone to the crease and access the gap behind backward of point. Just the right time to head across to the sidelines. Andrew Leonard alongside Anil Karel.
Thanks so much, Mikhail. Yeah, Anil Karel not in the starting 11 today, but Anil, you've had a good tournament so far, particularly that 3-wicket haul. As we nearly see half an appeal, we are going to go up to the third umpire. Don't think this is going to be given out. We'll get a look now.
Yeah, that's the Nepal paid decision pending. Just have to wait for confirmation if Karnali's foot was in the air when the bails were off the groove. Yeah, good piece of stumping. A glove work behind the stumps by Lokesh Baum. That looks fine from there. And this will be an anticlimax if a wicket goes down over here, Shri. He's looking so good in the middle.
Quite confident that he didn't go out of the crease. Lost his balance a little bit. Is his foot in the air? That's exactly what Durganath Subedi's got to decide. Another very, very close decision for the third umpire. The air. That's still never easy.
If I could lip read that, it says not out.